What I will assure the public is that the police will get the perpetrators. We are going to find them and we are going to deal with them according to law.
Hello, and welcome to True News JA. Stephanie Edwards, the mother of 20-year-old Carrick Moody and 22-year-old Keneisha Moody, has revealed her children's alleged involvement in scamming that is suspected to have led to their deaths. The Moody siblings went missing last week after they were last seen in Grange Hill, Westmoreland. Edwards later identified her son and daughter as the victims of a grisly murder following the circulation of a graphic video online. In the footage, a seemingly deceased man and woman can be seen in a shallow grave, their clothes blood-stained, while someone off-camera covers them with dirt. After identifying the bodies in the video, Edwards shared with the Jamaica Observer that she has consistently tried to steer her children away from a life of criminality, but they did not listen. Her daughter, Keneisha, was charged in 2021 after she was found with rounds of ammunition in her purse and was allegedly the girlfriend of Kings Valley gang leader Derval Williams. First given bail and told to stay away from Grange Hill, Keneisha was later acquitted. Unlike his sister, Carrick did not have a criminal past and was warned by his mother to stay away from her. Carrick was living with Keneisha in Brompton, St. Elizabeth. Keneisha had gotten a job in the parish but reportedly began working for herself at home and selling online after leaving the job. According to Edwards, the siblings were seemingly engaged in scamming, which is suspected to have caused their murder. The Moody siblings allegedly tried to cheat their boss out of money they had received. Yes, yes, yes. The voice note SEH dem bingo food and dem GUH round boss, Edwards stated. The grieving mother expressed that if her son had stayed with her in Grange Hill, he would still be alive.
What I will assure the public is that the police will get the perpetrators. We are going to find them and we are going to deal with them according to law. We will use all our resources, and in fact, from the level of headquarters, CID headquarters, I have directed that the investigation be led from there. And all I will say at this time, without getting into specifics, we are going to find the perpetrator. I want to say to the family members, I have not yet spoken to the mother. It's very unfortunate, and I want to express condolences. Irrespective of how an individual views someone, they do not deserve that type of death.
Edwards shared that Carrick was extremely close to his older sister, sometimes even sleeping in her bed. One day I even said to him, "You give the woman no privacy. You sleep all in your sister bed, you and your sister sleep." And he said, "Mommy, anywhere Steffi, Keneisha, dead me a dead," Edwards stated. Edwards disclosed that she attempted to have Carrick further his education as he dreamt of being an architect, but he could not be convinced. While she acknowledged that the path her children chose was wrong, Edwards is deeply affected by their loss and expressed her hopes that their remains are found so that she can give them a proper burial. The alleged father of the Moody siblings has since spoken out in a distressing video released online. The elder Moody said that he has been trying to contact Edwards after hearing about the suspected deaths of his children but has not been able to reach her. Disheveled and seemingly intoxicated, the man expressed that he was desperate to find out if his children were, in fact, the victims in the footage circulating online. He disclosed that he was told that the siblings' remains were in Goshen, St. Elizabeth.
I lose Keneisha Moody and Carrick Moody. How that them found them body in Goshen, in St. Elizabeth, by scamming people money. And then find them body in two small grave. I need to find out where them body there. Come here, them father, I need to get to them. I've been calling them mother Stephanie Edwards and she won't answer her phone. And me heard it from Saturday evening till yesterday Sunday. And till today me I heard what go on. Me desperate to know if I them fit true. Keneisha Moody and Carrick Moody.
When he said that to me, I said to him, say, so one of the, him say, then they were a green ship. them out of Grangel. So me say, so when I do a Grangel so early, him said to me say, something them a go pick up one package. So them a go turn back now. So that was it. Me grow them up the best way me can, and at the same time, she get involved in that is supposed to be all over the media. She get herself involved in some things where she not criminal activity where she not supposed to be in. My son never get involved in anything like those, right? So all over the news, her name all over the whole world, the type of situation where she did get herself in. But me been talking and me try my best to try me curve them out of here. And next she do something different. So me couldn't do anything more because she not telling me anything. Then so they might blame big.
Stephanie Edwards is confident that the bodies being buried in a shallow grave that was seen in a viral video are those of her children, 22-year-old Keneisha Moody and 20-year-old Kerik Moody. According to the official missing report filed with the police, the siblings were last seen about 7:15 on the morning of December 8th, leaving a cook shop in Grange Hill, Westmoreland. Ms. Edwards, who said she has been numb since watching the video, recalled that Friday was the last time she heard from her son when he called to say she was to collect money at the shop. He told her that he and his sister were on their way to pick up a package and would turn back afterwards. The news centers was informed that Keneisha and her brother were residing in neighboring St. Elizabeth, as she had been charged with illegal possession of ammunition and was to leave Westmoreland as part of her bail conditions. Ms. Edwards said she knew her daughter was entangled in illegal activities, but could not say the same for her son. Acting commander of the Westmoreland Police Division, Deputy Superintendent Adrian Hamilton said investigators from Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth have found no evidence that Keneisha Moody and her brother Kerik met a tragic end.
We are engaging diligently and sifting through all the pieces of information that we have. At this time, the investigation continues. If there are any new development in terms of identifying where these individuals are, that will be communicated. However, at this time, as we said, we are not yet able to confirm the whereabouts of these two individuals. I'll further say that if the report is correct, that Miss Moody was indeed last seen in Grange Hill, Westmoreland, she would have been in breach of her bail condition relating to a matter that she was charged with in 2021 for illegal possession of ammunition. She was granted bail and was supposed to reside in St. Elizabeth and should not visit Grange Hill, Westmoreland.
Now to our next topic with Anchovy High mourns fatal shooting of grade 8 student. Grief counselors are at this time offering support to students and staff of Anchovy High School in St. James following Friday's killing of a 14-year-old student in his community. Randano James of Marl Road, Mount Pellier, was fatally shot while sheltering from rain at a bar about 6:30 p.m. The 17-year-old bartender was wounded. It's reported that Randano was playing football at a nearby field when a downpour caused him to seek shelter at the Ball Ground Sports Bar. Two men drove up in a gray motor car and stopped outside the bar. The men entered the building and opened fire, hitting the teenagers. The gunman escaped in the car. Randano died at the scene, while the bartender was taken to hospital where she was admitted. Principal of Anchovy High School, Laverne Stewart, said the school community is mourning the loss of the grade 8 student who was well liked by teachers and his peers.
Based on the information from his homeroom teacher, he's a quiet student, he's a good footballer, so he was actively engaged in our football program. Although he wasn't on the team for this year, but he was a part of the general team. Very good player. And so, of course, based on what I'm seeing now and the outpouring of love and all of that,